Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana with Crochet Crafts by Jana, and in today's video I'll be going over the things I've made in the past week. There's a lot of custom orders, there's a lot of new things. I did receive some packages from some wonderful subscribers. I cannot wait to just get into all of that with you. But first things first, I do want to share with you all of the things I made. So we can go ahead and start off with the custom orders. I had quite a few. The first one I completed was a black and purple dragon, and I absolutely love the way I just love how this dragon came out. The colors were just perfect. I'm really proud of this one, if I'm being honest. I used the Estaco velvet from Amazon for that one. I'm happy I chose this purple. I can't remember the color name, but it worked out so well. I love the way the dragon looked. Obviously, I do not have the dragon. I already gave it to the person that ordered. Unfortunately, a lot of the custom orders I do not have. I already gave them away. So I feel like that would just be wrong to hang on to them for a video and then give it to them. And also, I'm just super impatient. If I have a gift for someone, I will want to give it to them right away as soon as possible. I'm so bad when it comes to birthdays and Christmas. I just want to be like, here, I got it, have it, I want to see you open it kind of thing. So anyways, that was the first custom order I made, and I did post a little short of me showing it off. I'm so proud of that one. It makes me really want to try like lots of different colors, but I just think that purple and black went so well together. Next, one of the custom orders was for 2 flower pots, one a sunflower and the other a purple rose. I do really like the way those flowers came out. The person that put that order, they gave me a little extra money, and I was like, that was way too sweet, so I made them something extra. I had purchased a hanging plant pattern and gave it a shot. So the first one I made, I gave it to them, and they loved it like a lot, and that made me so happy. It made me so happy, their reaction. And yeah, so I'll show a picture of that because once again, I do not have it. So yeah, that was the second custom order. I believe that is all for the custom orders, although one of the things I did make, I made it for someone just because I wanted to. They didn't ask for anything, but I made this little yellow Triceratops because they said they A, loved dinosaurs, specifically Triceratops, and B, their favorite color is yellow. With this Triceratops, I used the glitter safety eyes just because I didn't have a good size of just regular black ones, and I'm so happy I used the glitter eyes. I think it came out so cute. And of course, they loved it. Moving on from the custom makes, I did make a couple more of the hanging plants. Here is one. This one, I actually free-handed the pot and the dirt. I still followed the pattern I purchased for the leaves, but the thing is, with that pattern, you make the pot and everything, but you crochet like a ball of dirt, literally just like a ball, and then you sew the strands onto the ball. So it was like, I've seen other people where they make the dirt separate and then they sew the leaves onto the dirt and then they sew the dirt onto the pot. I just feel like that would be easier than making the ball and putting it in there and then sewing the strands on. I don't know, that's just me. So I freehanded the pot for this one, and it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of how it came out. First try obviously isn't going to be perfect, but that is how this one came out. And I did follow the pattern for this next one, and I decided to, and I can't remember what kind of flowers these are. I don't know. I just thought they were super pretty, and I think the colors they go really well together. I really like this one. It's super pretty. The reason I'm making these hanging potted plants is because for my upcoming market, I think it's gonna be more adult. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's gonna be a lot of beer tents and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of adults there. I'm not sure about kids. So I wanted to make more things that were for adults. And I feel a lot of people would like to hang these somewhere in their home or in their car, on their rearview mirror, or anything like that. So I will be making more of these hanging potted plants. I think the reason they make the dirt separate in like a ball to put it in there is just because the type of stitch they use for the pot. I do like it. It looks pretty. But just making a separate dirt ball is just kind of, I don't know why I don't like it so much, but I really don't. I made a lot of pastry themed items. So here's a new pattern I tried. Some Pop-Tarts. I love it. I love this one specifically, the wild berry. Oh my gosh. I want to eat it. This one was just your typical like strawberry. And I was going to put like a cute little face on these, but I didn't have the right eye size. I ordered safety eyes and they're coming in today. But I decided to just make regular old Pop-Tarts because, as I've said before, I want to have a like treat yourself section with a bunch of sweets. And I feel like those could go really well there. Something that makes me a little sad was this brown color was the very last of my Big Twist Posh. And I want to cry. That makes me so sad. And then here are the donuts I made. So these are what I used the rest of the Big Twist Posh with, these top two. And these bottom two, I was trying to find a similar brown color, and the Estacco Velvet on Amazon. I decided to give it a try, and I think it looks fine. If anything, it looks more like they're cooked. To be honest, it looks like they're just more cooked. Anyways, so there is this one. I used a very light pink, and for the sprinkles, I did a dark pink with some white. I added some white sprinkles, and I really like that. I like that a lot. And then I did a white frosted donut, and it has pink, orange, and blue sprinkles. And then for this purple one, I gave it white, pink, and blue sprinkles. I really love the way the sprinkles are on this one. I love the color combo. And then lastly, I made this one a chocolate frosted, and then I gave it pink, white, and green sprinkles. Yeah, I really enjoy these donuts. And I really enjoy the Estacco Velvet. It works really well. And then lastly, I finally got to work on the customizable cupcakes. So the actual cupcake part, it's not finished. And I'm leaving it open on purpose because with this pattern, you add magnets. So there is the cupcake liner, then there's the cupcake, and you put a magnet on the top here, on the inside obviously, and you put that in the liner. And then for frosting, you would glue a magnet to the bottom there, so that way it'll magnet to the top of the cake part, and then you have yourself a cupcake. I just love that idea of having my own little make your own cupcake station. So I've gotten to work on making different colored liners. I only have 3 right now. I have this pink one, this blue one, and then this like mint green. I've made a couple of icing or frosting tops. So there's this light pink. I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah, it's got some pink tinge to it. And then there's this white. And then I made a yellow frosting. So, and then of course just the one cake. I really want to get those magnets in, glue it in there, get it all glued together, and see how it works, just in case there's anything I need to change. So yeah, it would be a lot better if it was completely done and I could show you guys, but I still wanted to show you what I made with it so far. So yeah, I just want to make a bunch of different colored liners, a bunch of different colored frostings. For the cake part, I can only think of having the chocolate, a vanilla, and I do have a yarn where it's white but has colored speckles in it, almost like a confetti cake or birthday cake or whatever. So I could make some in that yarn. For now, before I get to really going on those, I would like to get the magnets in, which I won't get until tomorrow. So once I get those in, I'll get it glued together and hopefully it goes together really well. I can't decide if I want to make little like cherries to put on top. I might. I don't know. I just, you know how I am. I don't like working with thinner yarns, and working with an acrylic and making something as small as like a cherry does not sound very fun to me. So I think just to make it easier on myself and on my hands, I'll stick with having it customizable with the cupcake liner, the actual cupcake, and then the frosting color. I think that's plenty, to be honest. I think it's fine. And I do want to mention, I know in my latest video I made that cute little fuzzy monster. So I am planning on getting to work on creating a pattern for this monster. It's very low-sew, and I can't decide how that's going to work. You know what I mean? I tried making it as low-sew as I could. You make the two bottom legs separately, attach them, build up, and then you make the arms separate, and then you just crochet them in. But I surface crocheted the mouth. I made the little teeth separate. I sewed them on, and the horns I had made separate and sewed them on. I thought about just making the horns be baubles, but I don't think that would really fit because I like the more pointier look for those horns. And it's just a shame because I know a lot of people get deterred when they see any sort of sewing in a pattern, but y'all will have to let me know if you like the way he looks just as he is right now, even though you have to sew the horns on. I just can't decide how I'm gonna go about that, but I am going to get to work on this pattern and hopefully get that out at some point. I'm not gonna say a date just because I don't know what could happen in the next couple days. I just wanted to bring that up. I think that is everything I have made in the past week. To be honest, the past couple weeks have blended together so much that I'm like, what day is it? I don't know anymore. I have 2 weeks until I have a market. I was able to get into a market for April 27th? Yep, the 27th. And I just so happened to come across, I was looking at markets, I realized I didn't have one for April, so I panicked a little bit and was like doing my best to try to find one. And I found one. They literally only had one spot available. They were like, just the one spot is left. If you want it, it's this much kind of thing. And I was like, please, I will take it. And it's at like this very popular bar and grill place, but they have a really nice outdoor setting, like near a lake almost. It looks like a little lake. It's really pretty and it seems popular. And even the person that was talking to me about the event, they were like, it can get up to like 600 people. And I was like, ooh, okay, that's as good. Very good, but I have my work cut out for me. And like I said, I wanted to make more decor items, I guess you could say, to market towards the adults, just because, I mean, nothing wrong with adults getting cute little plushies with big old eyeballs and stuff, but that just doesn't, that's not for some people. But because there's gonna be drinking there, I might need to make some, how do you say it, koozies? Cozies? I hear it both ways. I hear koozies, cozies, I don't know. But I might need to make some of those. I think that would be a smart move, especially if people are walking around drinking. I'm sure they'll have their own already, but maybe if they see like a cool one or a cute one, they'll be like, ooh, I want that. So we'll see. I might need to make some. I'll need to scour the internet for some patterns or ideas. I guess we can move on to me opening the gifts that I received from some of you guys. Actually, one of you that sent me a gift, there was no note in it or anything with a name, so you know who you are when you see what I opened, so thank you so much. And Molly, thank you so much. You guys, here, I'll show you footage of me opening the gifts and getting through all that good stuff, and then I'll see you back here. Hi, I just got home from work and I'm so excited because I got some packages in the mail from someone I don't know yet. And I'm super excited to open them with you guys. I'm so excited to see what they are. So give me a second. I'm gonna go to my office and get these opened and see what I got. Okay, moved to the office, and one of them I actually already know what it is. It came delivered like this. It looks like a nice desk lamp. I saved this to my Amazon wish list, but it's a wireless charger as well. So that's pretty awesome. And I have the other package here. This one, I actually don't know what it is. So let's open it together. Oh shoot. Ooh. Ooh! I got these new sewing scissors. Oh, I love these, and I love that it has the cover, because I've just been, the other ones don't have a cover and I just leave them out and it just doesn't feel very safe. Ooh, it has like a gradient to it. Look at that. It's like a darker blue and then like a light green almost. Look at that. Nice little pair of scissors with the cover. Very nice. Thank you. There's no notes. There was no note from who left me the package, unfortunately. So that makes me sad. I wish I knew who I could thank for this, but if you're watching and you know who you are, thank you so much for these. And I'm so excited to open this lamp. Let me do that real quick. It's a blue color. Look at that. Okay, and it's got this little opening so I can stick some, like, maybe some hooks or my phone, I guess. If I just lean it up against this, it'll wirelessly charge, so that's pretty cool. Very nice. I am so excited to get this lamp plugged in. It's so dim on my desk, and sometimes it's hard for me to like see what I'm doing. And this also kind of gives me, I guess, not so much an excuse, but now more motivation to clear my desk to make room and set up this lamp, because it's a little messy. A little bit. It gets messy really easily around here. I just plugged it in and it's got some good lighting to it, if you couldn't tell. Look at that. It's nice and bright. That's awesome. I cannot wait to get this situated on my desk. I don't want to show you, but I guess I should. It is a mess. It ain't pretty. So I got work to do. I need to clean up my desk and set up this lamp. So I'm gonna do that. You know what time it is. I came home to a package that I did not order, so I bet you it's a gift. I am so excited to get it opened and see what it is. So let me do that real quick. What a handsome camera guy.
Why you lie?
Oh snap. Oh wow, look at this. I hope you enjoy these cute cat stitch markers. I love seeing your cats in your videos. I have 3 cats who help me crochet. From Molly. Thank you so much, Molly. That is amazing. Look at this cute packaging. Even Pebbles loves it. I didn't know they did this kind of packaging. That's fancy. Oh my goodness. Look at those. Can you see them? Here, let me take off the packaging. I am already in love. Oh my, there's actually quite a few. Look at all those kitties!
Wow.
On all sorts of colors. That is the closest to Pebbles, I feel like. The calico. What do you think, Pebbles? Hmm? You like it? See, that's like our cat Stew. So cute. None of them are like all the way black. That's the closest thing to our cat Shadow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Molly. Oh my gosh, I can't. These are adorable. And they're just the little claw clips. Like, I want to use these like all the time, but at the same time, I won't want to lose them or ruin them. They're so cute. Thank you so much, Molly. This made my day. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for getting me little gifts. That I cannot tell you how happy that makes me, and I just can't believe you guys would be willing to do that for me. It makes me so happy, and I truly appreciate it. I love that lamp. It has made my life so easy when it comes to crocheting at night, because I only have the ceiling light at night and it can put some strain on my eyes. So having that desk lamp has made that so much easier. And I absolutely love the stitch markers. They're so adorable. I don't know if you can see that very well. It doesn't like to focus up close, but it's just, they're just cute little cats, and I cannot tell you how much I love them. But I have to be super careful because I don't want my cats running off with them. I love it so much. I love crocheting and having that just hanging on. It's adorable. Molly, thank you so much. You're amazing. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your guys' gifts. Well, I think that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I had to make. I had a lot of fun making a lot of these actually. I always have fun when I make something new, and I can't wait for this upcoming market to have all of those cute little pastry items. Hopefully this upcoming market goes well, but I still have plenty of work to do, plenty of stock to build up. Thanks again for spending some time with me. I truly appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys and just talking about everything crochet. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so that way you can get notified when I upload next and keep up to date on all the crochet goodness I have to offer. And all you members out there, keep a lookout. I'll definitely let y'all know when I'm about to post a pattern test for the monster. It definitely won't be for another week or two, maybe even more. We'll have to see. But y'all know how it goes. If you're a member, then you are a part of the pattern test. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.